McLaren not being able to use their controversial rear wing in Las Vegas is the reason why they struggled as much as they did. At least that is what Italian outlet AutoRacer, formerly known as Formula.Uno, have reported after investigating. Lando Norris and this man, Oscar Piastri, finished 6th and 7th respectively in Las Vegas. Well, thank you for watching another GP Fans News video. Subscribe to the channel if you like our content, or check us out on Spotify if you don't like looking at me and my mustache and want an audio version instead. Piastri won the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in September, but rival teams sounded the alarm bell about the McLaren's rear wing and its infamous quote-unquote mini DRS. It was deemed legal by the FIA, but McLaren CEO Zak Brown said the following at the time. Quote, "We offered to make a small modification just because we don't think it will make much of a difference and there's a lot of noise around it. So to demonstrate that there's no secret sauce, we were like, well, we'll modify it slightly." AutoRacer claimed that McLaren's lack of pace in Las Vegas was because of the modified rear wing. The track is similar in its characteristics and very long straights to the Baku City circuit. Either way, McLaren are not bringing this spec of rear wing to Qatar or Abu Dhabi. Mercedes reserve driver Mick Schumacher has announced he will leave the role at the end of the 2024 season. Schumacher was a full-time F1 driver in 2021 and 22 and has been Mercedes' third driver since the start of last season, but will depart after the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Schumacher stayed on at Mercedes in the hope of returning to the F1 grid, but those chances seem to have gone after Sauber announced Gabriel Bortoleto to join Nico Hülkenberg. The 25-year-old German has impressed for Alpine's works team in the World Endurance Championship, but not enough to get back into the pinnacle of motorsport. Quote, "I am grateful to Toto and the entire Mercedes F1 team for the insight I have gained over these 2 years. They have undoubtedly made me a more experienced racing driver because I have got to know the engineering side better. But watching these cars race and not sitting in the cockpit myself is tough. I want to get back to focusing 100% on racing. I want to be fully committed to the sporting side of motorsport. Ultimately, it is racing that you want to do as a driver. It is racing that gives you that feeling you love." Schumacher's departure will most likely mean Valtteri Bottas will take the seat. The Finn 2 is left without a drive for 2025 and will want to remain close to the grid with new seats available for the 26 season. Schumacher has not yet announced what he has planned ahead. It's race week and it's Friday, and that means we have cars on track today. It's a sprint weekend as well, so let's check out the full schedule so you won't miss a thing in Qatar. If you catch this video early enough, I can still tell you that free practice starts at 1:30 UK time. Later in the day, we'll have sprint qualifying for the last time this year, which starts at 5:30 in the UK. Over to Saturday, where the sprint race kicks off at 2, followed by the qualifying for the Grand Prix at 6. The 2024 Qatar Grand Prix is on December 1st and starts at 4 p.m. Remember, these times are all in the UK time zone, so make sure you check out our website for the schedule in your time zone if you live elsewhere. Well, that's it for another news video. I'll be back on Sunday with the race recap. I hope to see you then. Have a good weekend, everyone.